Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Boles, and along with our Crackbot AI research team, we will work to share with you the topic of today's episode. Exploring the evolution of human communication, from cave paintings to social media and beyond. Join us as we begin a profound journey through the history of human interaction. From the ancient, flickering light of cave walls where early humans left their mark to the sophisticated and buzzing digital realm of social media, we trace the development of communication and its deep-seated impact on our psyche. Our exploration spans the rich history of languages, the eloquence of art and music as universal mediums, the enduring power of the written word, and the dynamic arena of nonverbal cues and symbols. We struggle into how mass media has shaped public opinion, and how personal narratives in blogs and vlogs fulfill our innate desire to share and connect. As we strike through these various threads, we discover the intricate web of psychological, social, and cultural fabrics that bind our methods of communication. This journey not only uncovers the technological advancements, but also reveals the underlying psychological and sociological forces driving our eternal quest to be heard, understood, and remembered in the vast, intricate context of human life. Let's begin in the dim, hallowed recesses of ancient caves. Picture this. Early humans huddled around a fire, casting elongated shadows on the walls. These cave paintings, more than mere art, were the first memes of communication. They told stories, shared experiences, and conveyed information about hunting, rituals, and celestial events. These rudimentary images were a way for early humans to say, "I am here. This is my story." They were trying to reach out across the vast expanse of time, hoping someone, somewhere, would understand their lives and experiences. Fast forward several millennia to the rise of urban civilizations. Here we encounter a different kind of marking. Inscriptions on monuments and billboards, which served as public announcements or glorifications of rulers and deities. These were not just messages but declarations meant to be seen and recognized by many. They symbolized power, authority, and the human desire to be remembered. Think of the towering billboards we see today, clamoring for attention in a sea of visual noise. They are the modern-day equivalents of ancient monuments, striving to leave an impression, however transient, on our collective consciousness. Now consider the transition to television ads. TV brought communication into the living room, making it intimate yet universal. These ads were not just selling products, they were selling ideas, lifestyles, dreams. They tapped into our deepest desires to belong, to be successful, to be loved. The meme of TV advertising is a powerful one because it speaks to our insecurities and aspirations, promising fulfillment in 30 seconds or less. Graffiti, on the other hand, represents a more rebellious form of communication. It's the voice of the unheard, the marginalized. Graffiti artists use public spaces as their canvas, often risking legal consequences to make their voices heard. Their messages range from political protest to simple tags that say, "I exist." Graffiti is raw, unfiltered communication, a stark contrast to the polished world of advertising. It's a reminder that not all voices have equal opportunities to be heard. Finally, we arrive at social media, the pinnacle of our communication evolution. Social media platforms are like digital caves where we paint our modern stories. Here, everyone has the chance to be a storyteller, an artist, a critic. We curate our lives, showcasing our joys, sorrows, and opinions. But there's a paradox at the heart of social media. While it gives us the unparalleled ability to share our stories, it also inundates us with a deluge of voices. In this cacophony, the desire to be not just heard but understood becomes more challenging and more vital than ever. Sinking deeper into this exploration of communication, let's turn our attention to the subtler, often overlooked forms that have shaped our interactions and societal structures. Consider the evolution of language itself, a cornerstone of human communication. From the grunts and gestures of prehistoric times to the rich ancestry of modern languages, each linguistic shift represented a leap in our ability to express complex ideas and emotions. This evolution was not just about utility, it was about expanding our capacity to connect, to empathize, and to understand one another on a deeper level. Languages have evolved to capture the nuances of human experience, allowing us to share not just information, but our hopes, fears, and dreams. In parallel with spoken language, written language has been a powerful tool for communication across time and space. From the ancient scripts carved on stone and clay tablets to the invention of the printing press and the rise of digital text, written language has been pivotal in preserving knowledge and culture. It has democratized access to information, enabling ideas to travel across continents and through centuries. The written word, in its many forms, is a testament to our desire to record our stories, to share our wisdom, and to contribute to the collective human narrative. Let's also consider the role of art and music in communication. These forms transcend the limitations of language, conveying emotions and experiences that words alone cannot capture. Art and music are universal languages understood and felt across cultural and linguistic barriers. They have the power to unite people, to inspire change, and to express the inexpressible. Through these mediums, we communicate on a primal, visceral level, tapping into shared human experiences and emotions. Theater and storytelling have also played crucial roles. These are not mere entertainments. They are reflections of our societies, mirrors that show us who we are, who we were, and who we could be. Through stories and performances, we confront our deepest fears and highest aspirations. They are rehearsals for real life, allowing us to explore and understand the human condition in all its complexity. Now consider the impact of the internet and digital communication. This revolution has transformed how we interact, creating a global village where information and ideas flow freely. But it has also brought challenges. The sheer volume of information can be overwhelming, leading to a fragmentation of attention. Our online interactions, while connecting us with distant friends and communities, can also create echo chambers, reinforcing our biases and narrowing our worldviews. The challenge here is to use these tools wisely to enhance our understanding and empathy rather than diminish them. In every form, communication is not just about the transmission of information. It's about making a connection, about the deep human need to be part of something larger than ourselves. Whether through a painted canvas, a symphony, a novel, or a tweet, we strive to transcend our isolation, to bridge the gap between self and other, and to participate in the grand conversation of humanity. As we continue to evolve and innovate in our methods of communication, the core desire remains unchanged: to be heard, to be understood, to be remembered. In this endless pursuit, we not only express our individual selves, but also contribute to the ever-evolving story of our species. This is the essence of communication, the heartbeat of human connection, echoing through the corridors of time and space. Venturing further into the intricate web of communication, let's explore the psychological and sociological dimensions that underpin our drive to connect and be understood. Communication, at its core, is not merely about exchanging information. It's deeply rooted in our psychological need for identity, belonging, and validation. First, consider the role of nonverbal communication. This includes body language, facial expressions, and even fashion choices, all of which convey volumes without uttering a single word. These subtle cues often speak louder than words, revealing our true emotions and intentions. For example, a simple gesture like a handshake can communicate respect, a hug can convey comfort, and a smile can bridge gaps between strangers. The way we dress, the way we carry ourselves, each of these elements tells a story about who we are and where we belong. Now let's think about the concept of symbolic interactionism, a theory in sociology that suggests we communicate and understand our world through the use of symbols. Language, gestures, and even objects carry symbolic meaning that shape our interactions and perceptions. For instance, a wedding ring is not just a piece of jewelry, it symbolizes love, commitment, and social status. Similarly, national flags are not mere cloth designs. They embody a country's history, values, and aspirations. These symbols become powerful tools of communication, creating a shared understanding and sense of community among people. In the intricacy of mass media and its impact on communication, we see a dramatic shift in how narratives are formed and shared. Mass media, encompassing television, newspapers, and now digital platforms, has the power to shape public opinion and cultural norms. This was evident in the way television shaped political discourse in the 20th century, starting with the Kennedy-Nixon debates, where visual presentation played a crucial role in public perception. In the digital age, social media platforms have taken this a step further, not only disseminating information but also allowing users to create and influence narratives. The Arab Spring is a prime example, where social media played a critical role in organizing protests and disseminating information to the world. Another critical aspect is the psychology behind sharing and communication. Humans have an innate desire to share experiences and stories. This is evident in the popularity of storytelling throughout human history, from ancient epics to modern-day movies. Sharing stories is not just entertainment. It's a way to impart wisdom, preserve cultural heritage, and foster a sense of community. The surge of personal blogs and vlogs in the digital era is a testament to our need to share our lives, thoughts, and experiences with others. This sharing can be therapeutic, cathartic, and a means of seeking validation and connection. The role of education in communication is also paramount. Education shapes how we express ourselves and interpret others' communications. It's not just about learning language or rhetoric. It's about understanding context, culture, and the subtleties of human interaction. Through education, we learn to navigate the complex world of communication, from understanding nonverbal cues to critically analyzing media messages. Last, the emergence of artificial intelligence and machine learning in communication presents both opportunities and challenges. AI-driven communication tools like chatbots and virtual assistants are transforming customer service and information dissemination. However, they also raise questions about the authenticity and ethics of communication. As AI becomes more sophisticated, the line between human and machine communication blurs, challenging our notions of empathy, understanding, and connection. As we draw to a close on this captivating odyssey through the evolution of human communication, it becomes evident that our journey is far more than a mere chronicle of technological progression. It is, in essence, a profound narrative of the human spirit. From the primal etchings on cave walls to the infinite digital landscapes of social media, each leap in communication has been a mirror reflecting our deepest desires, fears, and aspirations. The myriad forms of expression, whether through the subtle dance of non-verbal cues, the symbolic power of language, the resonance of art and music, or the transformative impact of mass media all converge to tell a singular compelling story. Our relentless pursuit to connect, to belong, to be understood. This journey underscores our shared humanity, revealing that despite the ever-changing modes of our expression, the core of our existence remains constant, the want to weave our individual stories into the human historic record. As we continue to evolve and adapt in this rapidly shifting landscape of communication, let us hold on to this fundamental truth. In our quest to be heard, we find our most profound connections, not in the words we speak, but in the unspoken understanding that in this vast, diverse world, we are not alone. This is the essence of being a human meme, a living, breathing testament to the enduring power of communication in shaping our lives, our societies, and the legacy we leave behind. For the Human Meme podcast, I'm AI David Boles, wishing you a thoughtful day and a perceptive tomorrow. Be a human meme.